Goosebumps fans, it's time for another one. So we have how much on the dot? 15 days. Still in the hole. Still trying to go for Mr. Piccolo. Slacked off a little bit, yeah, that's true. It's like I did. Hopefully today I will try to not to and do a max part of it. But anyways, nothing exactly new. Well, there's one new arrival. I just try to move it as fast as I can. Come on. Let me make sure you guys can't hear what I'm watching. So yes, I finally have another area done. So just 2 more areas to go and then it's the long haul. So my idea for this area is that I'm just gonna plant more trees on there, but getting the winter trees is hard. Oh my gosh, it's hard to get those, but yeah, almost like we'll just make a nice little tree row right there so it can cover the backs of the houses. Then I don't know what next, but just good idea, some good ideas. Next most likely is this guy, which I need to get the other ring ready. So it's going good mostly. It's like, thank goodness that Sater didn't sell. Yeah, Sater didn't buy the stuff that I needed. Let's just hope he doesn't try to buy it again. Personally, I just can't wait to actually be done for right now. Done with the saving, and it's like, yes, I can now just release all the monsters over and over again. For right now, it's more like I still gotta save. Just gotta build up that momentum. There we go. So things to talk about while I'm doing this. Well, you guys already saw like 7 and 8 of the thrift store videos, or me looking for books and being successful. There's 2 more to go that I have in a tank, so that's the good news. It's like, yes, 2 more Mondays of stuff that I found. And then after that, that's it. So it's a brand new year. And of course, I do have some videos getting ready to be released pretty soon. There's some that I have that already were secretly made. It's just that I need to actually release them. So yeah, I'm gonna try to release them. I need to make sure they have better names than what they got. So that's one thing. No, I will say it here then. Sure, why not? When it comes to people in arguments and stuff, where it's like, for me, I'm an optimist. I'm very optimistic. When it comes to an episode being, well, a book being turned into an episode, I believe mostly anyone can work. Okay, there we go. There's both the rings. It's like almost any of them can work, especially nowadays. But of course, apparently, big budgeting needs to be made for some of them. And that's the debate, is believed that Legend of Lost Legend would be hard to actually do because of all the CGI, or maybe even the animatronics that needs to be made, which is like, what if it's like sometimes you have people who can fake things, like for instance, and plus it's like in Legend of Lost Legend, the big mouse and the cats, they don't have to be real. You could actually get someone who's truly a good artist and get a pile of wood and you just hint at it. Yeah, and you have a funny joke being like, they punched the freaking mouse, and it's revealed that it's just nothing but a cutout, a wooden cutout, because, well, Luca is kind of a faker. He faked everything, so why not, instead of having actual robotic stuff, he has like wooden objects? How the frick does he even know how to even make those? Just saying. So it's like, yeah, you make sure that you can retcon stuff. It won't be that bad, right? And plus the show itself, the previous show, they did actually made some decisions that were different, and no one really complained about it that much. Well, except for Monster Blood, of course. It's like, yeah, I don't understand. Why did you not do the, oh crap, yep, it's like, oh crap, here we go again with outlining. Yeah, thank you. Outlining is such a good reason, you know? It's like, could you elaborate on it? It's like, someone would be like, so why didn't you review the 7th book yet? I mean, you have so many copies, why didn't you do it yet? Oh, the outlining. Like me, it's like, oh, the outlining. That's why I haven't even tried to read the 7th book, because the outlining process. It's like, the outlining process, what the frick are you talking about? It's like, yeah, like, see, it's like, someone could try to explain it, but it's like, can you elaborate on that? I mean, there's so many people out there, or at least 2 to 3, who asked over the years, you should review the 7th book. I would love to see that. I love to hear it. And it's like, yeah, the outlining was not right. It's like, what? You just have to read the book. Yeah, but the outlining was not right, though. It's like, that's not really a good reason why it didn't happen, though. It's not really a good reason. Almost anyone could say outlining. Mark, we need the papers, you know? Because we're a company and we need the business papers. Do you have a reason why you don't have the papers? The outlining wasn't there. It's like, you think a company will take that? The outlining was not there. It's, I know, it's like, you should just get over it, alright? They told us what they did. It's like, yeah, but... And you could explain it. It's like, yeah, it's easy to explain what outlining is. But is it the same definition that they have? That's the kicker. Like, for all we know, it's like, yeah, you think you know what outlining means by their standards, but we don't know like the half of it. Because we can easily rationalize being like, oh, the budgeting and the CGI needed and the makeup is needed and stuff like that. Yeah, but the thing is that kind of want to hear it from them instead of us just rationalize it, because for all we know, it could be like, oh yeah, there's some that didn't even need a budget at all, but we said fuck it. It's like, wait, what? It's like, yeah, there was no budget needed to make the freaking episode. All it was just us choosing, being like, do we feel like doing it or we don't? It's like, that's not outlining, that's just being picky, you jerks. The idea that the 2nd book is similar to the 1st book, it's like, it doesn't freaking matter. And again, my local channel was like, the 1st one, it didn't say the 2nd one. It's like Paul Revere. It's like, the British are coming, the British coming by land, the British coming, the British coming by sea. It's like, yeah, it's like that, where it's like, they were telling us the wrong one, and I guess you guys couldn't even, it's like, I don't even know. I think they believed that it was the 1st one, and they didn't even check to see if it was correct that, oh, it's the 1st one, yay. Instead, they just be like, ah, frig it. It's like, you're making Night a Living Dummy, so it should be the 1st one. I mean, that makes freaking damn sense, right? Okay, let's do a promo for it. And it's like, yeah, you just made them look like freaking idiots. Are you happy with yourself? Are you happy with yourself that the ones who filmed the primetime promo look like a bunch of idiots? And I can't even find it because, well, you know. But it's like, I know what I heard. It wasn't the 2nd one. they said the first one. They didn't put any number behind what they were saying in the promo. So yeah, you just made them look like a bunch of idiots. This one's the next one I'm gonna try to get to. So after that one, this one's good to go. Other than that, I think that's the end of all of it. This time I'm just trying to get this done. Once I get this done, see, 12,000. This is the next one to do. Good God. 8,400. That's even worse. Oh, anyways. Alright, I guess this should do it. The only thing left to do is maybe let's just do some decoration right quick before I go. For I'm on my way. There are no promises. There's no cereal. Could I just use the ash trees? Nah, I can't use those. Actually, I think I could just use these. Yeah. Okay, never mind then. What I gotta do is just... Too bad I don't know where am I planting them exactly. So never mind, it's not this difficult. The only thing I'm doing is just kind of wrecking the funds of getting there. But at least it's just 10. That's the good news, it's just 10 coins. Okay, that looks good. Yeah, that'll do it. That will definitely do. Okay. I'll figure out what next to put there. Maybe some houses, but I'm like, I'm getting to the point of where the space is not being that generous anymore. It's like one, you're just giving me one, you continue to just give me one villager? Come on. Since when this, it's like, what? It's like I'm working very, very hard with the jewels and everything, and you just give me one? Just one? Do you know how hard it was to get that one, get that space just to get one? It's like, what? But yeah, I'm just gonna leave it here. Anyways, there's my progress. I hope that by sooner or later, I mean within 3 days, of course, it's like within 3 days, but I don't think I'm able to get like 1,000 in a day. Previous ones I was able to, but this one I don't have a lot. I don't have a lot of people who are able to do this, so that's the issue. Now if they give me more, like, see, look how many that are actually here. That's like, yeah, they're not being utilized at all. Not at all. If everyone's able to contribute, then that would be great, but only a small few. And it's like, that's good and all, but everyone else deserves to do something too, you know. But hey, that's how they do it. And it's like, if they give everyone a job, then who will buy these? They have to do it for a reason. It's like, I understand that, but still, you just make the other ones kind of useless. Well, I'm just gonna go. Have a scary day. Have a scary night.